Well, here we are again. The Los Angeles Kings were eliminated from the playoffs last night with the fourth year in a row to the Edmonton Oilers. And I made a video last night on the TikTok. I was very tired. I talked about a lot of different things. I really thought that this was going to be the Kings' year. And a lot of people actually did as well. People thought that LA was going to be able to get it done just because of how hot they were heading into the series, how hot they were at home, and wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough. And it sucks, but we've learned that you can never count out Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. That's the number one thing. You learn not to count out those two players. You can't. And honestly, the first two games really looked good for LA. I mean, like, they probably shouldn't have won game one. I mean, that probably could have gone the other way, but they dominately win game two. They're up 2-0 in the series. All they got to do is win one at Edmonton, and then you're okay. And they damn near won game four. They damn near won game three. Where it all started for me was game three with this whole downfall of LA. It all started at game three, where they decided to challenge Jim Hiller, that being challenge a goal that was pretty controversial in that no goal call for the kicking motion on Evander Kane. The NHL reviewed it, said that there was no kicking motion. There really wasn't any goaltender interference on it either when you look at it. But Hiller's like, we're going to challenge it. We're going to give that a challenge. And bit them in the butt. It didn't go the way they wanted to. They went on the PK, and then Edmonton scored literally 10 seconds later. So that is Jim Hiller's fault. Game four, they almost won that one as well. People forget that Bouchard tied it up with like 40 seconds left. And Draisaitl obviously won the game in overtime after Edmonton just pummeled Darcy Kuemper in shots. Game five, they absolutely outplay the living crap out of the Kings, the Oilers that being. And they win that game 3-1. They're lucky that game was 3-1 because they literally beat the crap out of them. And you move on to game six. Edmonton comes out running. So does LA too as well, by the way. It nearly becomes like the Kings almost came back, but it was too little too late. And as a result, they are back to the drawing board after 4 years. I got to think that there's going to be management changes and not just the coach. I think there has to be something that happens above this. That's 4 straight losses in a row to the same team with the same team. There really hasn't been that many changes to this LA roster. Apart from bringing in Andrei Kuzmenko, bringing in Gavrikov for the 1 year. There really hasn't been a lot of changes besides that. This team has been essentially the same. The only thing that has changed is the goaltending every single year. And the goaltending this year wasn't the problem, but even still, wasn't that great. I don't know what you do. I think you have to fire Rob Blake. I think you have to at least consider it. You have to look into it. This is 3 straight losses to the same team. You can't just sit back and say, everything's going to be okay, we'll be fine. You can't do that. You can't do that this time around. You got to make changes. Something has to happen. Something's got to happen. And I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it is, but something's got to give here. And I'm really not sure because, again, like this core for LA, like they got the young players, but Kopitar and Doughty, they're almost done. They got maybe 1 or 2 more years left in their NHL careers, and then they're done. And then you move on to a new era of this team, essentially. And from what I've seen so far, I just don't know. I really just don't know. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I don't want to ramble on here for too long. I just want to make a quick video on it. It's kind of ridiculous to me that we are here in this spot right here and now. We're talking about it for the 4th straight year, and they somehow can't find the way to break their team in. Just a disgrace, honestly. But again, you can't count out McDavid and Draisaitl. They move on. They will play Vegas in the second round. We'll get a preview after that here very soon. But regardless, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.